Hey, what's up, everybody? This E coming to you with another episode of Hit the Sled. Hey, as we get prepared for this weekend of football action, I wanted to take a little bit of step back as to what went on this past weekend with NFL action, and just go about just talking about show you guys do something a little different. Typically, typically what I would do, I would talk about the upcoming games as to who I think is going to win and stuff like that. But like I said before, I do want to start switching things up a little bit, do a couple things a little different, and just show y'all some of the things that I've seen this past week. One of the things that I wanted to really talk about was the performance of different offensive linemen. Stuff that I have seen over the past week, different offensive linemen, as far as their performances, and not only as individuals, but sometimes even as group. So as I come across a lot of that information, it's something that I'm gonna pass along, because in the game of football, as we all know, and if you don't know, without the big people up front, without the offense and defensive linemen, you're not going to be successful. You have to have great offense and defensive linemen. As we currently see right now, Colorado is having an issue. There is something where we thought they rectified that issue, but it doesn't look like they did. They had a really, really tough game last week against Nebraska. From the very first snap, Shador was under pressure because of their offensive line. Coach Prime was telling us that he had fixed the issues with the offensive line. However, it's not looking like they actually did. Some of the same problems that they were having last season appears to be happening now. They can't pass protect against real serious competition. I know it's only been 2 games. However, it looks like they can't pass protect. They can't run the ball. And if you can't pass protect, you can't run the ball from an offensive line perspective, more than likely what's going to happen is that defensively you're going to struggle as well. You're going to be a team where you're not going to be physical. And I don't know if anybody told you, playing football, the game of football, if you're not physical up front on the offensive defensive lines, you have no chance to win a football game. You have to be physical. I don't care if it's Pee Wee League, high school, college, or the NFL. If you're not physical up front, if you're not bringing it down in and down out, you will lose. There's absolutely no doubt about it. So one of the things I want to talk about is this performance that I saw this week that was very encouraging from my perspective. And one of the performances that I saw was that of Brandon Coleman, the rookie for the Washington Commanders. Yes, it is my team, the Commanders / Redskins. They will always be the Redskins to me. But one thing that I saw from this, even though it was only for a couple plays, I saw some really good things from Brandon Coleman. In my opinion, he did an excellent job in the time that he was in there. He looks like someone that's going to be really, really important for the Commanders moving forward, as far as what they're going to be doing, protection-wise, with Jane Daniels, because Jane Daniels, he's going to need that protection. As we all can see, Jaden is not the biggest guy in the world. So we need that offensive line to do a great job in protecting him. We need him to stay upright. And also, of course, Jaden is going to have to do a couple things. He's going to have to get rid of the ball on time. He's going to have to get rid of the ball on time. He's going to have to, when he gets out the pocket, he's going to have to protect himself, meaning he's going to have to run out of bounds. If he doesn't run out of bounds, he has to slide. And so for me, it's very important that it's going to be a combination of the offensive line protecting him and him also protecting himself. He's going to have to do both. But not only that, though, so as we move it forward, Brandon Coleman becomes a very important piece into this puzzle. He's a young man drafted out of TCU last year. This past season, played at TCU last year. I remember him at TCU, especially the first game against Colorado. He did a very good job. Super athletic, and um as what I'm getting ready to show you, you're going to be able to see what I'm talking about as far as athleticism. He looks like he's going to be a really, really good player for the Commanders moving forward. He's going to be playing left tackle, even though this game against Tampa, he played a little bit of right tackle as well. So they're trying to get him on both sides of the ball. But for me, what was very encouraging was that he didn't look out of place. He didn't look like someone who you got to worry about to say, hey, he might not be able to do the job. So it was really encouraging from what I saw. And as I get ready to present this to you, it's just one of those things where um it was something that I thought was really, really good. In that let me share this for you real quick. Here we go. And this is what I want to get to you guys, for you guys to see. Brandon Coleman, in this particular scene and in this particular clip, he's playing the left tackle. He's playing the left tackle position. Let me see. Maybe I can get this a little bigger. Give me 1 second. See if I can get this a little bigger. There we go. There we go. Let me see. Let me see. Brandon Coleman, in my opinion, not only did he do an excellent job, he was one of the people that I just feel like he's gonna be a very good player for the Commanders moving forward. In this particular clip, he's playing left tackle. He takes on the double team. I know the running back did not. He comes down with the double team. The running back, good push, good punch right there. Very good punch right there. The running back, he comes off. He stays on the double team. The fullback was supposed to pick up the linebacker. We didn't get that done, but as you can see, Brandon did a really good job in getting a push right here. He really did a good job right there getting a push. Now, the tight end was supposed to come around, pick up that linebacker. He did not do it, and that's what caused the problem in the hole. So I like this. He came off here. It looks like it should have been a double team up to this linebacker here, but I like the initial punch. He came in, turned that D tackle, and that's what you need. You need to get, hey man, this is the NFL. You're not going to be pushing people 10, 15 yards down the field. You get a little punch, you get that little crack right there, and then as you can see, the tight end was supposed to get that linebacker. You got a guard pulling to pick up his end, then you would have had an alley, but the tight end misses the block, and that linebacker, Levante David, looks like 54 for the Bucs, comes in and make the play. So that was but I like look at that aggression by Brandon right there. Look at that aggression. See, that's what you need right there. You need to stay with him. Look how he's pushing 96 right there. He's pushing 96. He's keep driving. He's keep driving. Look at that. That's what you need right there. That's Brandon Coleman right there. He getting that push. He pushing him. He getting him up out of there. There you go. Keep working. Keep working. See, that's what you need right there. I remember when I saw that clip for the first time, I said to myself, okay, man, this young bull right here, he got something with him. He really got something with him, man. So this is him again. This is him again right here. And as this clip runs, this clip right here, he's gonna show super athleticism, in my opinion. The first thing I see is there's a game going on. And as this clip runs, you're going to see a big hole opens up between the guard and tackle. Brandon, being as athletic as he is, he's able to come back and try to get a hand on this linebacker right here, 52. He comes in, gets a hand on this linebacker right here, and he's able to just get a smudge, get a little push on him to get him out the way, which will in turn get Jaden Daniels run out the pocket. Let me run that for you so that you can take it. Look, watch that. You see Brandon now, he's coming down on that linebacker. The linebacker thinking he has a clear shot. But because of Brandon Coleman's athleticism, he was able to just lay a hand on him briefly, which will allow Jane Daniels to come out the backside of it. Just watch it. Let it run. Boom, right there. See, you get that hand on him, get that push. As soon as you get that push, Jaden Daniels is able to bounce it outside. And once he was able to bounce it outside, he was off to the races. Boom. You see, there it is. There it is. You get that little gap right there. You get that little seam, and you're able now to be able to see Jaden Daniels. Look at that alley. Look at that green grass in front of him. See, these are the things right here. As a lineman, those are the things right there you have to be able to do. You have to have great awareness. And not only that, you have to have athleticism to be a change of direction, be able to move. You got to be able to get out. You got to be able to move your feet and be athletic. Be athletic, man. You got to be athletic. You got to be athletic. So he was able to get that push. And look at Jaden Daniels. Look at all that green grass in front of him. Look at all that green grass in front of Jaden. Now, I'm going to tell you something now about Jaden, y'all. And y'all going to learn this. Y'all going to learn this as the season goes on. And Jaden, this is something that he's going to have to work on. One thing about Jaden Daniels, when he tucks that ball to run, he running. He ain't running to throw. He ain't running to throw. He running to run. But Jaden got to learn, though, that when he gets that ball out of his hands, when he tucks it and run, he got to keep his eyes upfield so that he can see what's going on and he can be able to hit somebody down the field, So those are things he's going to have to do, So he turns it up. Look at Jaden turn that thing up. There you go. But get down, son. Get down. Jaden got to get down. He got to get down. I just talked about it. He got to protect himself. He got to slide. This week, doing his weekly address, he stated that he's not a big slider. He doesn't know how to slide. Somebody got to teach him how to slide. Somebody got to teach him. I saw Hard Knocks with the Chicago Bears. Caleb right now, they've been teaching him and doing training camp how to slide. They got a slip and slide. The Bears quarterback coach had the quarterbacks sliding. Jalen got to slide. He got to slide because as it's going to be another clip as we move on. You're going to see he's going to take a shot. He's going to take a shot, man, and we don't need him to take a shot. So as you can see, he runs, he gets down, but we need him to slide. So look at Brandon. Brandon in the 2-point stance. This is the next clip. Brandon in 2-point stance. And look at that. He comes down. This looked like it was going to be a screen. It looks like it was going to be a screen, but it was kind of like a messed up. The play was messed up. And if anything, I think they couldn't really set up the screen correctly. So this was kind of like a wash play right here. So Jalen had to throw the ball in the dirt. This was just a wash play, but that's what that was. So this one right here, Brandon is still in. He's at the left tackle position. Let's see what he does here. Look at that. First thing he does, he looks to the outside. He's tried to go back. Let me go back to it. As you can see, watch his head. Watch his head. He's already looking kind of like out there to see what 43 is going to do. That's what he's doing. He's checking it. He's checking to see what 43 is going to do. What you try to do is while you're in your stands, you peeking out there. You want to see what's going on. You want to see, hey, is this something I need to be aware of? Am I going to be blocking him? If I'm not blocking him, then my eyes got to go back to the inside. So as you can see, watch it. Watch. You see, he's looking. He's back in the stands. He's looking out there. Once he doesn't see any threat, he turns his eyes inside. And that's what you're supposed to do. And once he turns his eyes inside, he has 92 in his sights. He's blocking him and 92 are 1-on-1. Initially, he's doing a good job right here. He's doing a good job. And let me back up a little bit because in this one, his feet were a little bit too far apart. And he got to go base. He has a solid base, but his feet are a little bit too far apart. You don't want to be that wide. You want to have a good base with your feet a little bit closer in and have that ankle, which he does as the 92 tries to bull rush him. 92 tries to bull rush him, but he wasn't able to. So he was able to get that base. Watch him set it up. There you go. You see what I'm talking about right there? He was able to sit down. That's called sitting down. You got to sit down, anchor down, and be able to take on that block. See, that's a good job right there. He had enough time. Look at that. That's perfect right there. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's absolutely perfect. That is a perfect job by Brandon Coleman as to what he was trying to do in that pass protection right there. That's absolutely perfect. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's a good job. And Jalen was able to complete it. And also, the other thing I like about this, watch Brandon. After the pass was thrown, after Austin Eckler catches the ball and goes on a run, look what Brandon Coleman does right here. He's on the run. He's on the run. He's on the run. He's running. He's running after the play. Let me see. There you go. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. There you go. See? Hey, man, you got to run down there. You got to see what's going on. You got to see if you could get a block in there. That's a good job right there by Brandon Coleman. That's an excellent job right there by Brandon. That's an excellent job right there by Brandon. Here he is again at the left tackle position over there in the 2-point stand. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him right there. Watch him. Watch him. That's excellent. See, first thing he does, he's watching those D tackles. He's looking inside because he see them. One thing I'm gonna tell you guys something, a trick that was told to us one time. If you see two D tackles are really close together, that means something going on, some type of game or something going on. So look at Brandon. He's looking in. Look at his eyes. His eyes is looking inside. His eyes are looking inside to see what these guys are doing. And once he sees that, if he appears to see any threat here, he's gonna go and look at this guy outside number 0. Let's watch it. Let's run it. See, first thing he does, he looks inside, and then he comes out the number 0 right there to get for his pass protection. Look at that. Watch it. He look inside. Now he turns his head. Look at number 0. Now the guard here, he's in a tough spot because he got Vader in front of him. He got Villa in front of him. Very tough dude, man. That's a tough block right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough block now for that center and that guard. So the guard got to help him and then come back out to get 92. That's a tough block right there. That's a very tough block for that guard. And Brandon got number 0 right here. Brandon got number 0. Look at that. Look at Brandon right there. Now the guard, that's what I was telling you. The guard got a tough block. Look at that. Look at that. This D tackle now, he done beat this guy. He done crossed his face. He done beat him. He done beat him now. He done beat him. That's tough right there. So let's see. But look at Brandon. Brandon in excellent position with number 0. Brandon in excellent position. The number 0 knew he couldn't get outside. Let me go back to it. Number 0 knew he couldn't get outside. So guess what he does? He tried to come back inside. Watch him. Watch him. Boom. You see what I'm saying? He tried to come back inside. Hey, Brandon did an excellent job right there. You got to watch him down. As this guy tries to come outside, he couldn't do it. He tries to cross his face and try to come inside. Just wash him down. Just wash him down. Knock his ass down. Wash him down. Wash him. Watch. Look at it. Watch. That's what you do. See, that's what you do right there. You wash him down. That's an excellent job by Brandon Coleman. See, that's excellent right there. That is absolutely excellent right there by Brandon Coleman. That's a great job by that young man right there. That rookie playing well right there. That right there. See, these couple plays right here, you don't understand the magnitude for a young guy like that. He's the confidence he's gonna gain by those plays alone. It's gonna take him now. It's gonna get him to a better understanding. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, this coming week against the Giants, he got Brian Burns in front of him. He got Thibodeau in front of him. Now, these guys are different dudes, especially Burns, especially Brian Burns coming in from Carolina. He got his money. He gonna come in, and they played poorly last week, so they're gonna be coming in here on fire. So we really gonna get a good idea how Brandon is this week. Because Brandon gonna play more snaps this week. So as you can see, he watched him inside. That's a good job. Good job by Brandon Coleman right there. That's an excellent job right there. Here you go again. He's looking. It looks like he got him as a tackle. Most of the time, you're gonna have that DN right there, that defensive end number 0. And then if the only time really you'll be blocking the tackle is if they do some type of stunts. They playing games with an end tackle, TE, tackle in or ET, the end tackle, they playing stun. But most of the time, you're going to be checking that DN. Let's run it. Let's run it. See, like I said, a lot of times that's what's going to happen. But in this one, it looks like it's going to be a blitz. Now, this is where your technique and learning and knowing what you're supposed to do. First of all, look how square he is to the offensive line, to the line of scrimmage. He's square. That's the position you should be in. You should be in that position. Everybody is square. That's a matter of fact, to be quite honest with you, everybody is in perfect position. Look at the whole line. The whole line is square. The whole line is square. The whole line is square. And that's what you want. That's what you want right there. Now they square because Brandon is square, he's able to see 52 come in on that blitz. 52 coming in on that blitz. Watch him. You see what I'm saying? You see that guard right there. That guard right there got to deal with number 0. But look at Brandon. Brandon got 52. Brandon got 52. 52 ain't doing nothing. 52 look like he just trying to mirror. He just trying to mirror to see what Jaden gonna do. But Brandon in an excellent position. Now, I want y'all to see something. Look where everybody else at, and look where Brandon at. Look where everybody else at. Look where everybody else at. Everybody's down there at the 45, and look where Brandon at. Brandon looked like he had the 38. That's 7-yard difference. That's an excellent job right there. Look how he punishing that man. That man ain't got no chance against Jay. No chance. No chance. No chance. Look at that. Look at that. Now, Jaden held on to the ball a little too long. Jaden held the ball a little too long. Look at that. Jaden held the ball too long, and 52 ended up taking off and getting off that block. Jaden held the ball for more than close to five minutes. So he took off for Jalen to get out of it. Now Jalen take off. Now, this is what I was telling you. This is what I was telling you now. This is what I would tell you. Look at Jalen taking that shot. Jalen has got to be sliding. Can't blame Cliff Kingsbury for this. Jalen got to slide. Jalen got to slide. He has to slide. This ain't no ifs, ands, but if this was college football, they're gonna be talking it. They're gonna kick my man out the game. They're gonna kick him out the game. But however, he got hit, boom, in the head, knock his helmet off. See, you can't be doing that, Jalen. You can't be taking no shot. That's a concussion right there. Can't have it, man. Can't be taking no shot. You gotta slide. Jalen gotta slide, man. He gotta slide. He gotta slide. But that was an excellent job by Brandon Coleman. Now, look at this. There you go again in the 2-point stance. He in the 2-point stance. Let's see. See, look. Oh, man. Look at this. It looks like this is going to be a double team. Now, this is Vita Vea. This is Vita Vea. This is one of the best defensive linemen in pro football. Absolutely no doubt about it. Give me one second. Let me go back to it. Yeah. This is Vita Vea, one of the best offensive linemen in pro football. And Brandon Coleman comes in on a double team. He comes in on a double team, and he's going to double up here and come up to 52, the linebacker right here. Let's watch it. Boom. See what I'm saying? He gets that double team. They turn Vita Vea. Now you got to come off. You got to come off. You got to come off and get this mic. Oh, that's an excellent job right there. That's an excellent job. Watch this. They come off, they get the double team, they turn Vita Vea. Again, this pro football. You ain't blocking somebody 6-7 yards down the field like that. This is all pro right here. Big Vita Vea. You ain't doing that. You get the double team, boom. You get him out the way. Now you go to linebacker. You got the tight end, fullback tight end coming through here, get this block on 52. Brandon Coleman gets this block on Levante David right here. Running backs come through the hole. Now we got an alley. We got a little alley right here. We get about 7-8 yards. Watch this. Boom. See, there it is. See, that's good. See, that's good production right there. I love to see that. I love to see it. That's what you're supposed to do. Now they on the right side. Now he on the right side. Let's see. Look, that's excellent pass protection right there. It's a little toss. He puts his man out the way. No big thing here. No big thing. But that's a great job by him on his part. Just get the play going away from you. Just push him upfield. You ain't gotta do too much. Now here you go again, left tackle. Oh man, this good one right here. Look at this. 2-point stance. He ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh man, you see what hey, this is what I was talking about earlier. You see, because he was squared to the line. Again, Tampa, Todd Bowles and them, they try to play a game on him. So you know what he did? Because he was squared, the DN drops out in coverage, but because he didn't turn his shoulder to the DN, he was squared, he was able to see what was coming in front of him. Watch it. He sees the DN drop off. As soon as he drops off, he comes back and helps out his guard. Look at that. Watch this. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. As soon as he sees it, all right, he's seeing the DN drop. His head right here is going to turn to the inside. His head is going to turn to the inside. Watch him. Boom. See, now he's ready. Now he can go ahead and work with he can work on this guy right here. Look at it. He pick him up nicely. Now look at that. He's in perfect stance. Perfect stance right there. Perfect. That's perfect right there. That's textbook. That's textbook right there. That's textbook. Watch it. Oh man. That man right. Hey man, that's perfect right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that passing lane Jalen got. Look at that passing lane Jalen got, man. Jalen got excellent passing. He gonna hit that completion. That's excellent, right? That's pitching catch there. See, that's what you want. That's what you need right there. Oh man, that's beautiful right there. Now here you go again. Now you got the tight end with you. Brandon Coleman. Hey, I know right now he's thinking to himself, man, I can play, man. I can play with these boys, man. I can do this. Okay. Now, it's a run play. That's a tackle. You got to get up here to this linebacker. Man, these boys in the league, they fast. So you gotta get there. You gotta get there. And when you get there, you gotta stay on there and move your feet. You gotta get there around these guys right here running 4-4, 4-5. So you gotta be athletic. You gotta try to get there. And when you get there, you gotta stay on them. Stay on them, Brandon. Stay on them. All right, get there. All right, boom. You in a decent little position. Right here. So you get in there. All right, he got off. You see, but hey, man, them dudes getting paid too. 52 got off and he made the tackle. So, but Brandon got there. Let me go back to it. He got there, it's a tough block. It's a tough block for him. 52. He running after. He should don't stop your feet. Don't stop your feet. Hit him and stay on him. He stopped his feet. He was able to 52 was able to see Brian Robinson, and then he was able to turn it up. So he came off, shared the block, and made the play. Hey, 52 getting paid too, man. He getting paid. So credit to him. But here we go again. Brandon coming out on the pool. This is like a little screen. This is a little screen. So it's a little diversion play. So, that was a little screen. That's a little diversion play. That's a little, let's go back to it. Yeah. That's a little screen, little diversion. Again, excellent pass block. This is just a little draw. Again, I remember these plays when I was in school. When I played in college, this is just a little draw. All you trying to do, lead draw. You just getting on your tackle and pushing them out. You taking advantage of this natural gashing holes by the defensive alignment. It looked like they was in a 5-man front and they was able to get Brian Robinson. Good job making people miss, and he just turned it up, Again, staying square. Look at Brandon right here. Staying square. You got to stay square. Look inside. He saw the DN drop off. He looked inside to help out. To help his teammate, the guard. The guard passed it off. That's a good job right there. Good job. Man, they did a good job. Matter of fact, the whole unit did a good job on this. All of them were squared to the line. All of them squared to the line. That's the center. A little bit. You got your shoulders turned. Don't need your shoulder turn, center. Don't need your shoulders turned. But he recovers. He get back square again. Everybody, man, that's what you need. That's a good job. Good job. So this Brandon, This is just a regular old run play, little option away from him. Jaden Daniels, he gets on this guy and he just locks on him and just tries to turn him. That's all he trying to do. He gets on him, logs him, push him out the way. Yeah, that's it. So in my opinion, man, I think Brandon did an excellent job. To be quite honest with you, Brandon did an excellent job. He did a really good job. He did a really good job. On that particular play, on those particular plays that he was in the game. And this is just some of the things I'm talking about that I'm gonna be showing you guys throughout the season. We're gonna be talking about a lot more of that. We're gonna be talking as we move forward. It's gonna be more and more stuff that I'm gonna be showing you guys on Hit the Sled. Man, one thing about Hit the Sled, we're gonna be talking about alignment. And matter of fact, I'm not done because I got some more things to show you guys. One of the people I want to show you is by a young guy by the name of Joe Alt. Joe Alt was drafted, I believe, was the 5th pick in the draft. Joe Alt was drafted by the San Diego Chargers. He was drafted by Jim Harbaugh. Joe Alt, the Chargers, instead of picking a receiver, the Chargers say, nah, we're picking this old lineman. We're picking this left tackle. And they drafted this young guy from Notre Dame, and they put him on the right side because they got Rashawn Slater on the left side. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm about to show you something. The Raiders, they go play the Raiders week 1. Joe Alt gets out there. He going against Matt Crosby. But I'm going to tell you something. Joe Alt did a hell of a job. Joe Alt was out there punishing people. Joe Alt was out there blocking one of the best players in the National Football League. Let's go to the videotape, as Warner Wolf would say. Let's go to the videotape and let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Here we go. I want to show you this because this is Joe Alt. Joe Alt is number 76 right here against Matt Crosby. Matt Crosby was all pro last year. This was one-on-one. Ain't no help. He's blocked for Justin Herbert for the Chargers. I'm going to tell you something. The Chargers are for real. The Chargers are going to be a problem as the season goes on now. They're missing a lot of weapons. Jim doesn't have the speed on the outside that he would really want. However, Jim believes in physicality. And the Chargers were physical on Sunday. The Chargers, I'm going to tell you guys something. You guys better watch the Chargers, man. The Chargers are playing, they ran the ball over 27 times. They was running the ball physicality. J.K. Dobbins was looking like he was back at Ohio State. Gus Edwards was out there running. They didn't care. Justin Herbert, I know he got up, he woke up the next day, felt like he ain't even play a game. He ain't take no punishment. Last year, for the Chargers to win the game, they had to score 30 points. Man, the Chargers ain't going nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. The Chargers was out there physicality. Now watch Joe Alt. Watch Joe Alt right here. Watch Joe Alt. Watch this. This is a rookie now. This is a rookie going against an all-pro. Watch this. Watch him. Watch you push him. Watch you just push him. Push him by him. Perfect. Hey, man, let me tell you something. For a rookie to be doing that, against Matt Crosby, that's excellent. And mind you, if you watch that game against the Chargers, it felt like the Raiders were the home team. It felt like the Raiders were the home team. Watch him push that guy out. That's what you do right there. That's an excellent job. Watch him again. Watch him. Watch. You see what I'm saying? Matt Crosby tried to bull rush this young bull right here. He tried to bull rush him. Joe Alt wasn't having it. He tried to bull watch he sit down. He gave him a little jab, but nothing happening. He right there. He stand his ground. See that right there. Then they move to the other side. They go in the reverse order. Watch him. Watch Mike Crosby. Watch him. Matt Crosby, you see, Matt Crosby tried to get him with the speed joint again. Matt Crosby tried to give him that speed rush. Watch you pushing right by him. Man, that's perfect right there. Man, let me tell you something. That is perfect. That's what the old night, man. I'm watching that, man. I was so, man, that looked like me out there. Man, I'm telling you something, man. Look at this. Look at that youngin. Look at him. Boy, that was something right there. He's gaining confidence. Look at it. He going against an all-pro and Matt Crosby. And watch what he do. Matt Crosby going to try to come inside. Now Matt Crosby saying, okay, I tried to bull rush him. I couldn't bull rush him. I tried to go outside. I couldn't get outside. Let me try to see if I can beat him to the inside. Let's see. Let's see. Boom. He pushed him. That's what you do. See, that's what you do right there. He tried to go outside, couldn't get him. Watch he try to get him on the inside. Watch he try to get him. You see, Matt Crosby think he got him. Matt Crosby got Herbert right in his sights. He think he got him. But watch what Joe Alt do. Look at Joe Alt push him right by him. Push him right by him. See that? You see that? Look at that. Look where Crosby at. Look where Herbert. Ball gone. See what I'm saying? That's an excellent, man. That's something right there. Now look at this. Matt Crosby tried to bull rush the young bull again. Watch what he do. Look how he sit down. Watch he sit down. Watch he hold his base. Look how he sit down. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? That is perfect right there. That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Chargers got him one, man. Look at his old line by the Chargers. I want to tell y'all something, man. I know Joe Alt doing an excellent job, but look at his old line by the Chargers. Look at this. Man, Herbert, Herbert, man, let me tell you something. If Justin Herbert got this much this pocket clean like this, he gonna have a great year. He gonna have a great year. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Man, ain't nothing going on. Matt Crosby ain't doing nothing out there. Watch you try to bull rush him again. Couldn't do nothing. He tried to jump up now. Now he jumping up to get the pass. Nah, you ain't doing nothing, man. Just push you right by. Watch him again. Watch him again. He tried to go inside. Watch again. Just push him on in. Just push him down. That's what you do. That is exactly what you do right there, man. Hey, man, Joe Alt did an excellent job. Watch this. You see, he tried to get him again with the bull rush. He tried to get him again with the bull rush. Joe Alt said, no, sir. No, sir. Watch that. You see what I'm saying? Look, man, let me show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something right here. Let me show y'all something. Man, Matt Crosby, watch this. He first again with the bull rush. Then he tried to get him to the outside. Bull rush to the outside. Watch what he do. Watch what he do. He maintained his ground. Then he just push him. That's all weight room right there. That's all weight room. Watch you push him. Watch it. You see, he got him right underneath his shoulder pad. Now look at that. Look at Matt Crosby. Look at this young bull right here. Look at that perfect technique. He right underneath the pads of Matt Crosby. Push him aside. That's what you do. Oh, man, that's beautiful right there. And look at this. He tried to speed rush him again. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Man, let me tell you something, man. Joe Alt, look at him again. Matt Crosby, now he's stuck. Now he's stuck. Watch him. Watch him. He done did everything. He done did all the trick in the books. He done did everything he could. This in the fourth quarter right here. Look, he can't do nothing. He done tried everything on this young bull. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't do nothing. Man, I'm trying to tell you something. What, man, this is what I'm talking about as far as being a great player and doing so. Joe Alt, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Joe Alt continue to play like that, he's gonna be all pro this season. He's gonna be all pro. I'm gonna tell you that now. He's gonna be all pro. Joe Alt is gonna be all pro this season if he continues to play like that. He's gonna be all pro. He's gonna be all pro. See, so those were a couple of things that I want to show y'all as far as great O-line work, as far as what I'm gonna be trying to bring into y'all this season on Hit the Sled. We're gonna be doing the scoreboard. We're gonna be doing Hit the Sled college football scoreboard later on sometime tomorrow. We're gonna be doing that. Then on Sunday, of course, we're gonna be doing the NFL Sunday. The Commanders play the Giants at 1. We're gonna be doing our in-game commentary. NFL scoreboard. Again, week 2 of the National Football League. So we're gonna be doing a lot of things. But one of the things I wanted to do before I go, like I said earlier, I showed you guys a lot of things that I saw as far as offensive line wise, on what I think is great offensive line work, and I got some more to show you guys. The next one I'm gonna bring to you guys is a collection of stuff I saw from another team, and I'll be doing that all through football season, showing you guys stuff like that. But I did see something, but also I'm gonna be showing you stuff that I think is very important. Stuff that something that I saw, things that I hit the sled we saw on the net during this past week. One of the things I saw was something from Ryan Poles, African American GM of the Chicago Bears. And the reason why I brings it up is because he's the one that drafted Caleb Williams, DC's on Gonzaga's Caleb Williams. And he drafted Caleb number 1, but it was on Hard Knocks, and what I saw was him talking about his mental health struggles as to what happened to him after he didn't get his GM job with the Carolina Panthers. I'm gonna play this clip for you. It's about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna just play it, and I just want you guys to watch it, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back, and then we're gonna talk about everything about the video. I think it's very important. He was talking about his mental health struggles, everything that he was going through. So I just think that this is something that you guys will really, really take a look at and learn from. And I think it's something where let's watch the video, and then we can come back. Let me present it to you guys so that you guys can see it. Give me 1 second, and then we're gonna come to it now. Here we go. Let me play this video for you, and then we'll go from there. It's about 2 minutes long. Just give it a watch.
That was not getting the Carolina job. That was my first interview, and I thought I did really well. I prepared really well. I was, you kind of feel in the zone when you go through the interview process. It started with Zoom, and then it was in person. It's not talked about much, but you come up with this philosophy based on your experience, and you share how you want to go about changing this organization and putting them in a really good position. And when you don't get the job, you go back to your old job. You've already mentally put yourself in a leadership position, especially in the GM job. And then you have to go back to the old philosophy where you basically were like, all right, I took these good things from what we do now. I don't like these things, so I'm going to toss that out, but you got to go live in that, and you got to be supportive to your group. It was the first time I felt like mental health, disappointment, frustration. Like I had a lot of that when I returned back to Kansas City, and it was eye-opening. And it allowed me to start to put structure together, an executive coach, clinician, to tap into, to express some of these feelings that I was going through, because I didn't feel like I was a great teammate to my group when I got back. I was more angry and frustrated because, I had this great plan and now I don't get to do it. The other thing is my agent challenged me to say, hey, where are your blind spots? So you look at your interview and you obviously didn't know everything. The things that you felt short on, let's go attack those. It just, the personal growth and development process kicked off, and it was always there, but it took another step for me where I have to go find answers and things that maybe I don't have in Kansas City, and that didn't allow me to have the answers to those questions. I got to go out and figure those things out. So from a performance standpoint, from analytics standpoint, I got to go seek that information so that I have answers and I can put a team together when I have the opportunity to.
So guys, this is something that I thought was very important for to show you guys. I typically see a lot of stuff that I see. I feel like it's stuff that really, 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 some things, a lot of times people see stuff, and I don't know if it's important to them, but something like this I thought was very important for me to share. And the reason why I want to share is because for someone who is as successful as Ryan Poles, and let's not make no mistake about it, this is a guy Ryan Poles was someone who was an offensive guard, who played offensive line at Boston College. He actually blocked for Matt Ryan at Boston College. He gets a little bit of time in the league. He doesn't quite make it. He transitions though. He transitions and he gets in the front office. He works his way up. He learns, and currently, right now, he's the GM of the Chicago Bears. He's at the pinnacle of his profession right now, whereas though he's the GM of one of the most historic franchises in the National Football League, in the Chicago Bears. If you watch Hard Knocks, for me, what was quite impressive for me was the way he was handling himself during Hard Knocks. It was a situation where they had to pay DJ Moore. He had to explain to Kevin Warren why it was a win-win for them to pay DJ Moore, and he did that. And not only did he do that, but also they were trying to make a trade for the defensive end for the New England Patriots, who ended up going to the Atlanta Falcons. They almost pulled off that deal, but the way he was carrying himself, the way it looked like the way he was going about his business looked like to me like he knew what he's doing. And currently, right now, he's put together a team with the Chicago Bears that are in position. If Caleb continues to develop, I know he's a rookie. Caleb is going to get better as the year goes on, but he put a lot of weapons around Caleb. A lot of people were giving him a lot of grief for trading Justin Fields. In my opinion, he made the right decision. I'm not going to talk about Justin Fields. He's in Pittsburgh. He's doing this thing, man. Hope he's successful there. But Ryan Poles felt like he needed to make that decision to move Justin Fields to go get Caleb Williams. And not only did he go get Caleb, but he made some trades. And for me, that was quite impressive. During the interview, he talked about his disappointment about not getting that job with the Carolina Panthers. And to be quite honest with you, I think that was a blessing in disguise. Not going to Carolina, because right now, apparently the Carolina Panthers owner right now, he's one of the worst in the league. So for him not to get that Panthers job, and for him to get the Chicago Bears job, is a blessing in disguise. And even for someone like him, I know at the time he didn't feel like it was a blessing, but now he's probably looking at it like, man, thank God I didn't get that job. But in that moment, he felt he felt bad. He was in a bad place. First he also talked about how the first interview was on Zoom and then in person. The second interview was in person. I don't know about you. I don't think a lot of people know when you do interviews in NFL, the first one typically is on Zoom. A lot of people think it's in person. Nah, it's in Zoom. When you get to the second interview, then you do it on person. And the reason why I know that because when the Commanders, when Washington was trying to hire Dan Quinn, it was a long article in Sports Illustrated where they were talking about the process about getting the Dan Quinn. And the first interviews were all on Zoom. That's how I found out that typically the first interviews with NFL head coaches and GM typically are on Zoom, because they talked about Adam Peters, also his interview process with the Commanders. So as far as this particular video we just saw, Ryan Poles, he talked about how he felt very well prepared. He talked about all the work he did. He had a philosophy for changing that organization, which would have been the Carolina Panthers. He went into it like he was thinking he was going to get the job. He talked about the mindset of a leadership position in that new job. He had his mindset. You have to have that mindset like you're in the position already. And that is something me, myself, I had to learn. That is a mindset you have to have when you're moving up in the ranks, wherever it might be. You got to be able to have that mindset for that position that you're getting ready to go get, that you're in that position already, and be able to communicate to those people, let them know that what you would do in that position. And he didn't get the job, and then he had to go back. He had to go back to his old job in Kansas City. And most people are saying, man, shit, you in the league, man. You gotta go back to Kansas City. You ain't get the job with Carolina. Hey, man, forget it, man. Forget that. I'm good, man. I'm good. But not at that time, man. That man was trying to get that GM job. He was trying to get a job and running a whole organization. He felt like he was ready. He felt like he had put in the work. There's extreme disappointment in that. There's extreme disappointment. And he felt like he did not meet the expectations. And he said that was the first time when he went back to his old job that he didn't really feel like he wanted to be there, and that he go back and he didn't want to support. He didn't go back and he didn't really support his co-workers in the front office in Kansas City. And it was the first time that he said he had to deal with mental health. He talked about how he had to deal with disappointment, frustration. He had a lot of that when he came back. He talked about how he also had to get structure. He had to go get an executive coach, and he had to go get a clinician, meaning he had to go get a therapist to express his feelings as to what he was going through. Man, let me tell you something, man. A lot of people won't do that. That's something a lot of people won't do. That takes a lot of emotional intelligence to know that, first of all, I'm dealing with mental health. My mind is not right. I got disappointment. I got frustration. A lot of us, what we would have did, a lot of people, what they would have done is just say, man, forget it. Fuck it. I'm going to just deal with it on my own. But that's not the way you got to deal with things like that. Things like that, man, you got to be able to seek help wherever you can get it. And in this case, Ryan Poles seeks structure. He went and got an executive coach, somebody to help him, coach him up. And then he got a clinician, someone that's going to be able to help him mentally through his ordeal, so that someone he can talk to, that he can express as to what he was going through. It takes a lot, man. That takes a lot. A lot of people won't do that. So man, I credit to him, especially someone that's in the public eye like that, applying for a high profile job. And he said he had to go do that, because the reason why you do that is because you have to do whatever it takes for you to get better, to get yourself better, for you to be able, the next time the opportunity comes, that you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to be in a better space. During that time, like I said earlier, he felt like he wasn't a good teammate to his people down there in Kansas City. He was angry. He was frustrated because he felt like he had a great plan. And like I said, you got to go talk to people. In his case, he talked to his agent. One of the advice he said his agent gave him, to go find his blind spots. Blind spots meaning that stuff you don't see, stuff you're not able to see. And people like that, you would think successful people like that, they don't have issues like that. That's not true. I don't care who you are. I don't care how successful you are. You're going to have these type of issues. So in his case, he went and found out what he needed to do. So he went back. He went and looked at the interview. He went and identified areas where he might have fell short on. And he went and attacked those issues. He attacked those problems. And because he did those things, that's where he felt like personal growth and development kicked off. His development kicked off. He grew even more from that. Man, let me tell you something, man. When you do the work, you do it the right way, and you may get better. That's how you feel, man. You feel like you can attack and do anything, man. That's something that you gotta do. Whatever you want to do. If you feel like you got disappointment, look back at it. Go get feedback. Man, let me tell you something, man. Feedback and criticism is the same thing. It's just about how you accept it, how you look at it. I'm gonna say it again. Feedback and criticism is the same thing. It's all about how you look at it. So he went back and did the work. And because he did the work and looked back and took care of his frustration, his anger, saw people, executive coach, talk to his agent, didn't just hold it in and say F the league. He was able to, his personal growth and development was able to kick off. He believed he was right there. He was always there, but he had to find answers. And even though he felt like his answers wasn't in Kansas City, he felt like his answers might not have been in Kansas City. He went out and seeked answers outside the building. He went and found answers as far as a performance standpoint and an analytical standpoint. Whatever he needed to do to get answers so that he can be a better GM, so that he can be able to put a better team together. And that's what he did. And when he said something about analytic, I remember when they was putting together the plan to get the DN from the whose name escaping me right now, from the New England Patriots. Part of it was the analytics. They had an analytics part of it. So that's something that he actually took heed to, and he applied it to how he makes decisions now. Man, so man, I'm a credit to Ryan Poles. You know, a lot of people won't do what he did. So whenever you're doing something in life, whatever you're going through your promotions, you gotta be able, if you're seeking a promotion and you don't get the position, don't feel bad. Go seek more information. Look at what you did wrong. Learn from it and then apply it so that you can be in better position when the opportunity presents itself again. That's something that I used for my whenever I'm trying to do something for my promotions that I've gotten recently in my job capacity at work. I went for interviews like 3 times, didn't get it. But not one time did I feel like I felt mad and upset, of course. But I said, okay. I said, all right. I said, man, it might be a blessing in disguise. And also it gives me an opportunity to get better. What did I do wrong? I went and got feedback. I took it, I soaked it in. And once I did that, I was able then to apply my mistakes, put it together, learn from it, and then apply it for my next opportunity that I get. So that's what I would like to talk about. So I'm gonna be bringing these type of things to hit the sled, stuff that I see that is poignant, something that whoever's watch my videos, watch it, something to learn from. We talked about Brandon Coleman, excellent job. Look for Brandon Coleman to play a lot this year, this coming game against the Giants on Sunday. Look for Brandon Coleman to play. He might start, he might not, but he's gonna play more than what he played this past weekend. And look for Joe Alt. Joe Alt continues to play like that, he's gonna be all pro. Rookie. The Chargers got a great left tackle, Rashawn Slater, and now they got Joe Alt. Jim, hey man, Jim got what he doing. Jim wants, this is what Jim want, a great offensive line. He believes offensive line is a weapon. Tip of the spear, as he puts it. So, man, that being said, appreciate y'all watching. Hit the sled. Man, we got more and more things coming like that. We're going to be talking about offensive linemen all through the year. We're going to be talking about the games through the year. Man, we got a lot of games coming on tomorrow. We got Wisconsin versus Alabama. We got Colorado State, Coach Prime and them. Hopefully they can get this win. Colorado State been talking a lot of trash. So we got a lot of games. Then, of course, NFL Sunday, Skins, Giants, Cowboys, Saints. The Saints were impressive. week 1, but they was playing Carolina though. Cowboys were impressive too though. They beat the Browns, so that's impressive, man. So you got to give them credit, man. So that being said, hit the sled, man. I truly appreciate y'all checking me out. Hey, follow me. I'm on YouTube. Like me, follow me, spread the word. Hit the sled. I'm on YouTube. Not only I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter as well. Not only on Twitter, but I'm also on Instagram. We're going to get all these things cranked up, get it going, and then we're going to be off and running, man. I truly appreciate everybody. Hit the sled, watch the videos, hit that like button, leave a comment too. Leave a comment. Let me know, how can I get better? Man, I'm all about trying to get better. We're going to keep this thing rolling. We're going to be doing more and more surprises, more and more different things as the year goes on. We're going to get better. We're getting this thing up and going. I truly appreciate y'all. Hit the sled. Man, I truly appreciate everybody checking me out. Hit the sled. Peace. Have a good weekend, y'all, and God bless.